Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today's update is going to be brief. There's not a whole lot going on for Bitcoin. We are fighting here around that value area low, very ugly range. And I also made a video 1 or 2 days ago. I said, nah, I'm not really interested until we are breaking out. Have to be honest, yesterday I took a tiny scalpy that was short from the VWAP golden pocket traded to the lows. I also closed that trade already. It was approximately 1%, but my god, it took a long time, more than an hour to come 1% down. So yeah, that was pretty annoying. You could make the case that Bitcoin is making one of these, a little bit of a triangle or a wedge, and it's just actually waiting to break out, and then I will get involved again. For now, I'm not really seeing anything in the charts. The breakout, at least the high chance of a breakout, might be today, and that is actually what makes today's video interesting, because in a few hours from now we have inflation data, CPI, United States, and that is probably going to be important. Yesterday Powell already said that he thinks there will be no rate cuts. For now we're just holding the interest rate steady, so everyone who still was in la la land thinking that there will be a rate cut this year, forget about it, because also yesterday the PPI came out and that was 0.5. 0.2 was expected, and PPI is simply said a inflation data. It's not the inflation data, that's really the CPI, but it is a measurement for inflation, and that came in hotter than expected. And for today with the CPI, we are expecting, or they are expecting, that the inflation will come down 0.1% and core inflation as well. This is the inflation in the United States, and you can see that we are slowly moving up here from 3.1, 3.2, 3.5, and now they're expecting 3.4. There's a consensus. You betcha that if the inflation is 3.5 or higher, markets will go down. Definitely the standard markets. I'm thinking about the S&P 500, Nasdaq, Dow Jones, but if that is 3.4, I think we can see a move to the upside. But if it is higher again, you can really see that we have a trend to the upside. Core inflation is actually the same as the CPI, but then it excludes stuff like food and energy. This is all very important. It's very important inflation data to look at. This is the month over month. It's a little bit weird because here it says from 0.4 to 0.3. That is this measurement, but actually the actual core inflation is still 3.8 as you can see. So that doesn't mean that the core inflation is 0.4. It means month over month. So it's a little bit weird how they put it down there, but that's kind of how you need to read it. Here exact same, if it is higher, 3.8 or higher, because also here they expected the 0.1 decline, I think we can see a pretty big drop, and then I'm also expecting a drop here for Bitcoin, because in the previous CPI readings we did see a little bit of movement. But if you really want to have action and you want to trade something, trade the standard markets. That is what I will be doing. I will be trading the futures market on the S&P 500 most likely, but I expect a breakout here. For the trades, nothing has changed. Maybe a long here once we're taking out the liquidity of this bottom right here into the golden pocket. But yeah, I really need to see something like a nice a bullish divergence, or at least a buyback. But if this just goes straight through, no way I'm putting here a limit order, because there's not a whole lot here underneath. We had the box, remember that is also these lows right here. We have a daily high here, the golden pocket. So it is really a area, but no way that I am putting here a limit order. I want to see price action once we reach that level. So I will be behind the charts, but I want to see something before I'm entering. Will we just break through? I think there's not a whole lot that holds us up other than these lows. So then you can target for those in case you're still in short. Would we go higher? Maybe I'll take a short from here if I see that we are losing the level. Better yet would be here again the point of control and the golden pocket, where we've already talked about now a couple times. But for now I'm just letting it be, let it play out, stay on the sidelines, don't get chopped up in this very small range. Like I already said earlier, it's just very ugly. Let price just do its thing, wait until the market shows hands, and then just focus on other stuff. Like example, the S&P 500, Nasdaq, stocks. Just trade something else and let this just be. So I think again that today is going to be the most important day of the week. Let's see how the inflation comes out. Please be careful, protect your ass, put in a stop loss. If you're not in a trade, wait it out, don't trade the news, and then just trade after the fact, because you still have enough volatility in the hours after, because an hour after the CPI you also have New York open. So just wait it out, chill, relax, and I'll see you guys very soon again in the next one. Bye bye.